All right, Saturday stretch and mobility. Chair, pillow, towel or band, and then we're going to come to our seated position to start for our spinal flexion. So toes facing forward, knees over them. And you're just going to start by dropping the chin to the chest, rounding through the neck initially, and then if that feels comfortable, we're going to go into the lower back. Fuck's sake. All right, Saturday stretch and mobility. So come to a seat, you've got your band and your pillow for later. I want your knees hips width apart, hands on the knees, and then we're going to drop our chin to our chest for our spinal flexion. So initially we're going to be flexing and rounding through the neck. But once this position feels comfortable for you and you've taken a few deep breaths here to really relax into it, you can start to round through the upper back. Now what I want you guys to do is keep that rib cage stacked over your pelvis, okay? So I don't want you to start leaning forward because this isn't the flexion through the spine that we want. We want to keep everything stacked so you're sitting up in a neutral spine position, and then we just start to round from the top of our neck down through the upper back. As I said, long, deep breaths here. We've got a few mini progressions today, so I'll walk you through them on the couple of exercises that we do, but for now, just relax here. Feel that tension in the spine releasing. Just hold for another 10 seconds. And wherever you are, just slowly roll up. So starting in the mid back, upper back, and then the last thing is we lift our chin up. Okay, let's take that spinal flexion to the wall. If you like, you can always sit on your pillow for this as well, if that helps. Just prop you up a little bit and just take any tension off the lower back if it's there. But this should be fine. So we're going to keep the knees in again, hips width, in line with your toes. And then we're going to keep the chin up a little bit. And we're going to start to flex through the spine, driving your mid and possibly even your lower back into the wall. I want you to extend just your right arm this time. And for every breath in, we're going to drive our back into the wall even more, like we're trying to push the wall away. For every breath out, I want you to imagine you're reaching for something with that right arm, and that right arm is going to be taking your shoulder, maybe even your upper back with you a little bit. You should really feel that stretch on the right side. We're just going to swap between the breath in and the breath out here for a couple of minutes. I want at least a 4 count on each one. So breathe in for 4, hold for 2 to 4 seconds at the top, and then as you breathe out, that arm extends out just a couple of millimeters. But you should feel that added stretch. Breathe in and out. A little bit more. That left hand can just be on your left knee for support. To prevent any rambling, I'm gonna message in the group, or I will have messaged in the group already, as to why we're just working on the right side as the progression to this exercise. Hopefully you should feel that right side starting to free up a little bit. Don't forget to keep driving the back into the wall. Remember, about 5 out of 10 intensity here, so not too much, but just to create that tension that the body likes when we're working on creating mobility. See if you can keep stretching that a little bit further forward each time you exhale. Last one, wherever you are. Bring your right hand down. Relax there and just move into some space away from the wall for our 90-90. Now we are going to progress this slightly as well, but if you still feel like you want to use that pillow just to prop you up a little bit, that's absolutely fine. I like to just kind of tuck it half underneath my glutes, half underneath my thigh. So we're going to be working on the right side first. And to progress this, the knee is still coming outside our right hip, but I want you to actually bring your right heel in towards your left thigh a little bit. So we're not at a 90 degrees anymore, really. And then we can actually start to bring that left leg back. So you can either just be here at a kind of like 120 degree angle, or if it feels comfortable for you, you can start to bring it back all the way. And we really start to sit up into that pigeon pose then. But wherever feels comfortable for you, remember, we don't want to push these things. Sit up nice and tall, square the hips off to your right knee. And we're just going to sit in this position for 20 seconds before our active drive. So remember, we're thinking about that string being attached to the top of the head and pulling us up towards the ceiling. Not flaring the ribs out necessarily, keeping a neutral spine, just like it's pulling us up. And let's go for that drive. Drive this front knee down into the floor, 5 out of 10 effort. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Feel those hips sink down to the floor a little bit more. We'll hold here for 20 seconds. And remember, if you ever need to check in, place that left hand on your hip and almost like manually roll this hip down so that we're squaring it off towards our right knee. Sometimes when you're swapping between the two, you can have a tendency to start to open up. So if you like, just kind of use your hand to get you back through. Let's go for that second drive. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. We'll go one more round here. I recommend wherever this left leg is, just keep it there for now. And then as the weeks go on, we can start to extend it a little bit more. You just really get used to the position you're in now before we start to progress it further. Are we ready? Let's drive this knee down again. Final time. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax there. Right, bring those knees back to a full 90-90 now. Still sitting up nice and tall, but now we're going to work into the internal and external rotation on this left leg. So first thing we're going to do is drive this left knee down into the floor, almost as if we're trying to pick up our back left foot. So you should really feel this hip rotate round now, just like I was saying a second ago, and like that internal rotation is happening at the hip that would allow you to pick up that back foot. Let's drive that knee down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now swap it, external rotation at the hip by driving the left foot down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go again. Knee drive down. Reset yourself if you need to. If you're not quite feeling that internal rotation, maybe you just need to reset. Take a deep breath and come at it again. Final 3, 2, 1. Let's go left foot down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Last round here. Knee drive down. Remember, it's all happening at the hip. That internal rotation, the ball and socket joint, is what's creating the internal rotation here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Swap it onto the foot for the last time. Driving that ankle down into the floor. almost as if you're trying to pick that left knee up, but we'll keep it where it is for now. 3, 2, 1, and relax there. Swap sides. Place that pillow underneath your left glute and thigh if you're using it. And then remember, left knee outside our hip, and then we're bringing the left foot in towards our right thigh as we extend that right leg back a little bit. Once you've found this kind of half pigeon position, we'll just sit in here for 20 seconds. If you feel like you just want to stay in that 90-90 position we've done for the last 3 weeks, of course you can stay there. If that's comfortable and you feel like you're getting a good stretch, then that's exactly where you need to be. But maybe feel like you can progress it a little bit at this stage. Right, let's drive that left knee down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. 20 seconds in here. And let's go again. Drive that left knee down. 5 out of 10 effort here. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Feel those hips drop down a little bit. Nice deep breaths. Keep squaring that hip off. Like we're trying to get the whole front side of the hip to face same direction as our left knee. Let's go last time here. Drive that left knee down. Driving it down almost as if we could pick our hands up off the floor. We won't do that just yet, but that external rotation strength would be enough to hold us up. Final 3, 2, 1. Relax. Bring those legs into our full 90-90. And then we're going to be working on this right side. So first thing we're going to do is drive that right knee down. Again, you might have one side that's more difficult than the other. That's absolutely fine. Just do what you can. We'll hold here for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Swap to the foot for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. To the knee. Straight swap for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to the foot for 10 seconds. Drive that ankle down into the floor. Feel like you're opening up at the right hip. Final 3, 2, 1. Last round here. Really rotate that right hip down towards the floor. Final 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And last time on that back foot. Now you're thinking of opening the hip up. Drive the ground away. Final 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. Good stuff. Okay, grab your band or towel or whatever you're using here. And we're going to wrap it around our left foot. Come back into our hamstring stretch position and flex that right leg if that feels more comfortable for you on the lower back. If you prefer, you can extend that right leg out, but sometimes it just helps reduce the extension at the lower back. Relax here, nice deep breaths. Slowly start to feel that stretch in the back of the left hamstring, or the back of the leg, I guess. And then when you're ready, let's drive that left foot away, pointing the toes for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly bring the left leg back if you can, and start to flex those left toes towards you. Feel a bit more of a stretch. Keep that lower back glued to the floor as much as you can. Rib cage depresses down. Tiny bit of tension in the core. Let's drive the band away for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back. One more round this side. And let's go again. Drive the band away. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the leg back. Final deep stretch on this left side. And then bend the left knee. Roll to one side. And we will swap it there. So hook onto your right leg with the band. Right foot, come into that deep stretch position again. Right leg is straight. Slowly start to flex those toes towards you to warm up the hamstring. And then let's point those toes and push the band away for 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Slowly bring it back. Maybe you can come back just a couple of millimeters into a newfound stretched position. Flexing those toes. Even though it hurts, feel good afterwards. Once that shake. Ready? Let's drive again. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back. One more round here. 20 seconds in this deep stretch. Nice deep breath. Last drive. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it back. Last breath. And bend that knee. Rolling up. Setting the band off to the side as we come into our prayer stretch. So, bring the knees away from your chair or platform that you're using and drive the elbows into the platform as we sink the chest down towards the floor. The chin can follow and the hands can start to move towards the back of your neck. Once you've found a kind of strong position where your knees are, we're going to actively drive the elbows down into the platform for 2 to 3 seconds as we breathe in. And then as we breathe out, we're going to relax deeper into the stretch as the chest comes towards the floor, and we bring a strong, stable arch through our lower back. So this is an anterior pelvic tilt where we're thinking of our pelvis as a bucket of water. Let's go again with that active stretch for 3 seconds. Breathe in and then breathe out as we sink lower down. And that pelvis as the bucket of water is spilling out in front of us because we're kind of bringing the butt up to the ceiling. and allowing it to fall forward. Let's go again. Drive the elbows down, 3-second hold here. Exhale and relax into the stretch. We'll go for 2 more just like that. 3-second drive. Come up a little bit with that drive as you inhale. Exhale, sink lower. Last time, drive down, inhale. And relax, exhale, sink towards the floor. Keep some tension in the core. And then drive down into the elbows as we slowly walk the knees in and come out of that prayer. Last exercise we're going to do. We still need the platform because we're going to have it against the wall for our little pelvic tilt to end things. So bring the legs up on top of the platform, feet firmly rooted into the wall, and bring that pillow between your knees so you have something to squeeze, and just switch on the inside of our thighs here. The knees should be directly stacked above our hips, and then you're going to focus on driving into the wall with the ball of your foot where your big toe connects to the foot, and the inside of your heels. Once you find those connection points, I want you to drag down the wall into your platform and feel your hamstrings switch on. And then we're going to squeeze the glutes just a touch more to feel our glutes lift up off the floor, our tailbone lift up, but our lower back stay firmly glued to the floor. Squeeze that pillow about 5 out of 10 intensity here. We keep dragging those feet down the wall with those contact points. Feeling that posterior pelvic tilt as we tuck our tailbone, lift it slightly up off the floor. Remember, lower back stays where it is. We don't need to lift this up. And then from here, we're just going to reach that right arm up and out again and do the same pattern as we did at the start. So as you breathe in, you're driving the floor away with your back. And as you breathe out, you're reaching a little bit further towards the ceiling, allowing that right arm to take your shoulder, maybe a little bit of your upper right back with you. Breathe in and out. I'll let you cycle through a few of those, but remember to keep those feet glued to the wall and dragging down into the chair or platform that you were using. Keep those hamstrings engaged. Keep that posterior pelvic tilt. We'll just hold here for another minute. If you ever need to reset, come down, take a deep breath, and come back into the stretch here. Remember, this is all about squeezing the glutes, taking the load out of the lower back, and releasing that tension. Keep going, last couple of breaths here. Dragging those feet down the wall. Final breath wherever you are. Big breath in. Breathe out, reach as high as you can. And bring everything down. Safely roll yourself up. That is number 4 of our stretch and mobility class. I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.